Imagine a watcher who's so insidious, they want you to know that they're watching, but the monitoring spirits and chaos agents that they try to send in the spirit are breaking spiritual law because they have no legal rights to be around you. You are somebody that has established your territory. You have built your ministry, your home, your house, your life upon prayer and diligence, fasting, focus, and obedience to the Creator. So even the demons know the rules. They cannot establish their territory where you are. They have no entryway. That's what I just heard. Something about trying to find a portal. Now, the watcher wanted you to know that you were being watched because they were hoping that this would irritate you or make you uncomfortable. But instead, what they missed in their demonic contract was legal rights, birthrights, and legal rights. Once you establish your territory, once you have established where you are, okay, your domesticated situation, your house, your home, your vessel, and everything in it, and it's dedicated to the Creator, there's nothing, I mean nothing, that can come up against that. So now these illegal investigators are being watched, and now the watcher don't like us watching the watcher. Initially, I pulled cards and the chariot came out in the reverse. So this watcher is trying to figure out, where is this chaos spirit going to go? Where's this monitoring spirit going to go? This monitoring spirit was supposed to not only monitor you, but let you know that you're being watched, make you feel uncomfortable. So now that this watcher can't watch you, the watcher that wanted you to feel uncomfortable being watched is very uncomfortable right now, being watched by the spirit team in the watchtowers. Something's over their head, as above, so below, or so below, as above, or something like that. Listen, welcome to Spiritual Core TV. Let's dig into the energy. Let's pull back the layers. Put on your thinking caps. Bring your intuition with you. Discernment is always a good idea. Don't ever ignore your gut feelings and your intuitive nudges. That's what the Holy Spirit just said. Something about your intuition. You prayed against something. You let them demons know, hey, what are you doing here? Hey, 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 hey. You have no legal grounds here. These demons out here waving these little demonic ass contracts that don't apply to us. They're like, but your name's on it. Listen. Don't go believe in everything that you write. You have no legal grounds to be here. Therefore, you're breaking spiritual law. And one thing about demons breaking spiritual law, oh man, they get so scared because they know they have to have a reason to be around you. You have to invite them in. But when they're uninvited, they just get confiscated. They just get detained and thrown into hell. Clarify this, watcher. Why was the chariot in the reverse? Yeah, listen, this whole workplace situation, whatever's going on in the workplace, I don't know. This could be co-workers, okay? What's co-workers? Eight of Pentacles, okay? It's something at work. Somebody's too busy watching you, everything that you're doing. You may have left a job, okay? Something like that. You may have left a job, Two of Wands, or you're thinking about leaving something behind. Somebody's watching the way you work, okay? Clarify this workplace situation. Eight of Wands. You're somebody that communicates for a living. This could be on the phone. This could be public speaking. Ace of Cups. It's what you're supposed to be doing. This is why your life is flowing. These demons don't have any dominion or jurisdiction over a territory that has been established and built on faith and diligence. They're trying to find a way in, but they can't find a way in. No, they can't find a way in. Clarify. They know better. They need legal grounds. Yeah, look, these demons, these spirits, these monitoring spirits, they're scattering. So what happens to them? They have to be redirected. Where are these monitoring spirits going? Now that the watchers are being watched from the watchtower, they don't like it. There's your tower. Clarify, the watchers are being watched from the watchtower. Wow. The watchers are being watched from the watchtower? Oh, wow. There's two red cardinals right outside my window right now. That is fantastic. Clarify. Okay. Yeah, I can't make this up. You got the Nine of Wands. Your home is protected. Somebody comment, my home is protected. No demonic force has any authority, legal authority over my house. There's nothing here for them to see. Therefore, they're going to catch a tower. Clarify the watchers are being watched. Whoever this Queen of Wands is in the reverse, child, I wish this person would have found something better to do in life. I wish this person would have found something better to do in life. But it appears as though this person wanted to dominate your energy, dominate your territory with some type of uncomfortable, something's watching me. I just heard hovering over your shoulder. Clarify the Queen of Wands in the reverse. What's your issue? What's your deal? Justice. Somebody wanted justice. So they feel as though them attacking you was correct, or watching you. They feel as though they have just cause to watch you. So somebody feels like what they're doing is right, or what they were doing is right, or at least that's their stance. That's what they're telling people. This is what they're trying to get people to believe. The Empress energy. No, they're obsessed with you. Okay. So you got a karmic feminine obsessed watching a divine feminine, the Empress energy. But justice. Why do they feel as though they have just cause? Somebody feels as though they have a right to do this. Page of Cups over a child. Okay, let's see. Clarify. Somebody claims that you did something to their child. Ten of Pentacles. Something about their spiritual gifts. Clarify this Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. This person is lying. What they're telling spiritual court and why they feel they need to keep an eye on you and send you insidious energy and establish your territory above the divine. That's just what I just heard. That's crazy. Is because you're a dark high priestess. So they told spiritual court that you're a dark witch and you did something to their child. But you're coming up as an empress. So this Queen of Wands in the reverse comes up like a mother that's protecting her child. Okay. Clarify this Queen of Wands in the reverse. She wanted you to know that she was being watched. She wanted you to know that she was being watched. What? Somebody wanted you to know that you were being watched, but they also wanted you to know that they were being watched. Emperor in the reverse. There's a dominating masculine here. Being watched by who? Why does she want us to know, yeah, that she's being watched? So I feel like somebody, oh Lord, there's a lot going on. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so there's an emperor here, okay? In the reverse. She wants you to know that she's being watched. The Queen of Wands in the reverse, a dark witch, wants the Empress to know that I'm watching you, but just know that I'm being watched. Something over a child. Or she could be offering an apology. But with the Knight of Swords in the reverse and the High Priestess in the reverse, this person accused you of being a witch or doing witchcraft over children. That's what she said. Ten of Swords with the Eight of Swords. She's being watched, confiscated, detained. I just heard detention center. Somebody could have actually have been taken to jail. Ten of Swords. Okay. What's this energy, Holy Spirit? What is she saying about this child? A child, a Page of Pentacles. Okay. So this Queen of Wands, in her defense, she's saying the reason she went into her shadow is because she's protecting her child. Therefore, it gives her legal grounds to stalk you and watch you. But she too is being watched. Or maybe she clarified she wanted us to know that she's being watched. Yeah, somebody's watching her. Hangman. The divine. You got the higher ups here. You got divine intervention, the truth. Clarify this woman defending her child. Seven of Wands protecting her child. Clarify this Queen of Wands in the reverse. She wants justice, a son. This person did some type of witchcraft over the justice system. Somebody could have had their son taken away. And they're saying, I need to be vindicated. I did witchcraft because they took my son. This is what she's saying. I just heard he's not my son, he's his son. So the father, there's a father here. That's a warlock. These two were once together. They have a child. They broke up. Now they're doing spell work against each other. He's dark, she's dark. He has custody possibly of this son With justice was justice. And the emperor. Yeah, Two of Cups. This father has custody of the son, but this Queen of Wands is enraged. Why is she watching the Empress? Why is she watching the Empress? Because she's trying to say something or show you something. This could be telepathically with the moon and Hermit. She has no legal grounds though to watch you. So why is she watching you? Because she did something foolishly and she needs your help. You're the high priestess. With the Fool and the moon, she's hiding the fact that she needs your help. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. Two of Pentacles to help her balance something out. This person thinks a lot, overthinks. Okay? The Six of Cups is here. Somebody could have 2 children. Wow. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. She's watching the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune. She feels as though you can help her spiritually get out of her issue. Clarify. The Watcher wanted you to feel uncomfortable being watched, though. So why is she mad at the Empress? Because her situation is bad. Why is she mad at the Empress? The Devil. She's obsessively watching the Empress over her child. Clarify the Empress. The Nine of Cups in the reverse. Something's unsuccessful. It's like she's watching you. What does she want? What exactly does she want? She doesn't have any grounds to be here. Her demons, her monitoring spirits, they don't have any grounds, legal rights to be here. They've been rejected. There's angels here to take them away, cast them out. They know the rules. Yeah, what are they doing here? Nine of Cups in the reverse. Something about sadness and emptiness and something like that. Clarify this Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Three of Wands, they're watching you be celebrated. But what does this have to do with them? Somebody could be in jail or they're going to jail. Okay, somebody could get CPS called on them. What's this energy? Justice. And somebody's placed in the custody of the father. The father is doing work over her. She's doing work over him. It's a witch and a warlock that used to be together and they have a child or children. Nine of Swords. To prove that she's unfit, that she's mentally ill. They're both playing a dark ass game, but why are they watching the Empress? Why are you watching the Divine Feminine? What does this have to do with the Divine Feminine? The Knight of Cups. Yeah, look, this person wants to be your friend because spiritually they're in trouble. Did you do anything to this Empress? What did you do? The Chariot. Balance between light and dark. What did you do? You want this Empress because she's balanced? What the hell? Oh, you sent this person spiritual warfare out of your own anger. Somebody sent you chaos. Here we go. Somebody sent you monitoring spirits and chaos magic. But why? Whoever you are, you don't even know these people. So somebody just was angry with their own life and they decided that they were going to send you chaos magic? Oh, they broke the law for real. Three of Swords to break up your household because somebody's broken. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Nine of Wands in the Tower. It's over. They got to walk away. What is this here? Okay, you got the Five of Wands is chaos and 3. Yeah, somebody sent you chaos, but why? Who's this Emperor? Who's this person? The Star in the reverse, and Aquarius, Capricorn, Star in the reverse. Somebody that's not getting recognition for what they're doing. Seven of Swords in the reverse. They keep getting caught up. Somebody's a magician. What the hell do these people got going on? Three of Pentacles. There's a third person. Five of Cups, or maybe not. Somebody could have passed away. Five of Cups gets, funeral vibes. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, something's over. Four of Cups. Okay, so why is this Queen of Wands coming to you? What seems to be her concern? What's it that she wants? Knight of Wands. I don't know, but she's rushing in. This person's trying to rush towards you. She wants you to know that she's being watched, but she's been watching you, and she also sent you chaos magic. So she wants to come in and hopefully get a 2 of cups because she missed her mark. 4 of cups. Anything else? Yeah, it's over. You see everything? It's because you can help this person. Somebody basically needs your help, but with monitoring spirits, they know they're not supposed to be illegally watching. They have no dominion. Once you establish your territory, you've prayed in the area, you've blissed up your doors and your portals and meaning your windows and things like that. They can't penetrate your aura. They can't come into your space. Clarify this monitoring spirit. So now somebody's in haste. Somebody needs to redirect this monitoring spirit with the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody wants to extend an olive branch. That's what I just heard. Olive branch. Basically, they want to extend an invite, right? In translation, but that shit ain't flying. Somebody's ancestors are like, get that up out of here. 4 + 5 is 9, and the tower, that's endings, that's death. Something's over. It's a lot of people that are wishing that they could change the narrative, of the story, and it's not working. 10 of Wands, really stressed out about that. I don't know why people feel as though they're entitled to our energy and they're just supposed to come in and act like they wasn't behind the scenes trying to break up your happy home. It's like somebody is mad about a child, or they created a narrative about you attacking their child. So they went to attack you. Now they're bound to something. And now they're trying to extend an apology to you, but they had no reason to attack you. And they're bound to this chaos. With 8 of Pentacles, somebody wanted to stop your work. 2 of Wands, something about moving on. 8 of Wands, they committed to communicating something to the universe. Whatever it is catching the tower. Okay, these most recent readings is just like backfire, like it's happening so fast because collective is waking up to collective's power every day, more and more and more. Things are getting better. And so what you're finding is a group of people that can't be attacked. They know the law. Yeah, I just heard your angels had to close those portals. Somehow something was getting in, or you were giving something legal permission to enter, and it has no right to enter. It's something about you establishing spiritual boundaries. Spiritual hygiene is beautiful. When you know what to do and you stay up on it, yeah, these demons don't have no right to be here. They can't come up against your territory, especially because you're in the 10 of Pentacles. You've established yourself. You're committed to the divine. And so therefore, somebody needs to redirect some type of watching spirit. But look, the cockiness is so interesting. The way this person wanted you to know that you were being watched. But now they want you to know that they're being watched. This could be like a jail situation. Maybe somebody's being watched in jail, but the 10 of Swords, they're down. They're tired. Something backfired. There's a child here. It seems as though somebody needed somebody to attack, and they just did it because, I don't know, because whoever you are, they need your help now. Yeah. Close the door, Holy Spirit. This does conclude this reading. I don't know what else to say. I feel like, what else do you say to people after something like this? Now somebody's bound to something, and somebody became obsessed with watching you. This is a couple that broke up. That's what I just heard. They broke up. I'm interested. I was going to close this out, but let's see. Clarify this couple. Yeah, this is all over. The tower's in the reverse. So whatever was sent, whatever they accused you of, because in order for somebody to attack you, they have to have a cause. They have to have a reason. It's best to have a reason, because going out, searching, surfing, scrolling for innocent people doesn't make any sense. The 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, this Queen of Wands. You're leaving this offer out in the cold. This person is trying to make an agreement with you in the spirit realm, wherever this Queen of Wands in the reverse is. Because now she's fighting up against a warlock that she has a child with, and that person has custody of the child. And somebody might be going to jail, or they're already in jail, or something like that. I just heard DUI. Okay, somebody might be driving under the influence and got pulled over. I just heard final warning. Okay, well, I'm just here to channel the message. I hope this was able to help somebody provide truth and clarity wherever this is, wherever it's going. Let it be there. Let it stay there. That's what it is. I love you, collective. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace be with you.